The Topical integration for Slack curates and posts news bulletins into a channel to keep your team updated with what's going on in your industry. It's completely configurable via a prompt that you set inside Topical, and you can set things like the posting schedule so you can have weekly, monthly, or bi weekly news bulletins created for you in Slack. To set it up, you can simply click this Add to Slack button from the landing page. There's a link in the video description. You'll also find this button inside the Slack marketplace, so you can start there if you like. So clicking that will take you to this confirmation page where you can review the permissions that the app is requesting inside of Slack. Once you're happy to install the app, then click Allow, and that will take you through to a page where you can set up a free Topical account for managing this news bulletin. You can create your free account with Google or by logging in using your actual Slack login or with a username and password down here. I'm just going to click Sign in with Slack here, and it will link my Topical account to my Slack account. Accept that. And this is provisioning you a free account now inside of Topical where you can manage your news bulletins. And then once that's set up, you'll see the Topical portal like this. Now, if you've used Topical before to set up newsletter automation, then you'll recognize most of this portal. But this is a trimmed down version that focuses only on this Slack update configuration. So this box you use to enter your prompt, and this prompt is what the AI uses to build your bespoke news bulletin. So you can put anything you like in here. It can be as long or as short as you like. You can also access this configuration from directly within Slack itself. If we head over to Slack now, you can see that when you installed this app, you've received a direct message from the Topical app. You might have to expand the apps dropdown in here inside Slack to see it. And this lets you set up and configure Topical directly from within Slack. So click this Set Up Topical button and you'll see a form that asks you to choose which channel you want the bot to post in. And you'll get the same box that we saw in the portal for entering your news prompt. So I'm going to select this Industry News channel, which is a public channel that I've created for the bot to post in. And in here, I'm going to type a prompt. I'll put community building via Slack, new releases of community related tools, Slack news, AI agents for community builders. So there's a few different topics here in this prompt, and that's fine. The AI will use this prompt to go off and gather news on all of these things. It'll pick out the articles that it thinks are most relevant each week. So you might not get news on all of these things every week, but you can think of this like the template instruction that the AI uses inside during the article creation process each time it creates you a Slack post. So with that configured, you can click this button, which will take you back to the Topical portal, and you can try it out. This is the same prompt that we entered into the Slack pop-up, so I'll just hit test now, and it'll go off and start reading the news for this topic. And we'll wait for that to complete, and then you'll see a test pop-up inside here, inside the portal. So you can see the news bulletin for today is about Salesforce announcing a new AI overhaul and some other news as well. These links are clickable. They go off to the source articles that Topical found on this topic. If you don't like this, then you can go up and edit your prompt and test it again. But I'm just going to click send to Slack here, and that will post this into Slack as the first bulletin. So if I head over back into Slack now, you can see that this posted this news update into my industry news channel. And again, these links click out to the source articles that the AI found when it was writing this news update. It's worth noting now that you only need to do this setup process once. Once you're happy with the news bulletins and the topics, you can just leave it here and it will run this workflow once every week or whatever you configure. And you don't need to come back into this portal unless you want to make changes to the bulletin that it's posting. So that's it. Get started today at usetopical.com/start/Slack. Have fun being connected to the latest news in your industry straight from Slack.